Hello everyone, welcome back to this SDP of Introduction to Arduino IoT and Simulation. Now, in this tutorial, we are going to start with the basics of Arduino and then I will explain the pin diagram or some features of the Arduino board. Okay, so first we'll try to understand what is meant by Arduino. So Arduino is an open source electronic platform based on easy to use hardware as well as software. Okay, so Arduino is open source electronic platform. Now please remember one thing, Arduino is not a microcontroller. Arduino is not a microcontroller, it is open source electronic platform. Okay, so for example, few students normally take Arduino board and they say I am having Arduino microcontroller. Arduino is not a microcontroller. Arduino is, you can say, it is an open source electronic platform based on easy to use hardware and software. Okay, so you can say suppose you are having Arduino, board, then you can say I am having Arduino board. What is meant by Arduino board? It is having one microcontroller, and based on that microcontroller they have designed one board where you can interface sensors or devices and you can build one system. Okay, so Arduino is an open source electronic platform based on easy to use hardware and software. Please remember this thing, Arduino is not a microcontroller. Okay, now Arduino was born at the Iveria Interaction Design Institute as an easy tool for fast prototyping aimed at students without a background in electronics and programming. So when this concept of Arduino came into picture at the IID Institute, then in that case they kept in mind that if any particular person is, if that person is not having background in electronics, then still that person should design the projects, okay, based on the microcontroller. So this was the main aim, plus the fast prototyping was the main motto, we can say, or main aim at that time to design this Arduino project. Okay, so because whenever we design microcontroller based project, then in that case we have to burn we have to burn program, we have to interface different devices, then it is very time consuming. Okay, so the main aim was fast prototyping, and without a background in electronics and programming, that student should able to design the projects. So that's why the nowadays you can see in school also Arduino board is used, okay, to design simple applications, and students are using, they are not having any electronic background but still they are using. So that was the main aim related to this Arduino. Okay, now Arduino started in 2003 and the first launch or first board was launched in 2005. Okay, now this is the team in the for designing this concept of Arduino. Okay, so this five people basically they design the this Arduino related Arduino project basically. Now why Arduino name? So this five people basically, after working at their institute, they usually sit at this Arduino board at which is at Iberia. Okay, so here they basically discuss the concepts related to this Arduino, how to design and all these things. And from that particular basically this Arduino board, from that particular name, they gave name to this particular project as a Arduino. Okay. Now this is history of Arduino. So first, as I said, in 2003 it was born, and for the main aim was to fast prototyping, and the people or student, those who are not having electronic background, those should able to design the project. That was the main motto in 2003. In 2005, the first launch of Arduino board was there, which is based on Atmega 8. Okay, and then from 2005 you can see till 2017 I have taken, but there are so many boards they have launched. Okay, now for example, if we talk about Arduino, then the most popular board is Arduino Uno, okay, or Arduino Nano. Now most of the people use. Okay, but there are so many boards available from the Arduino. Okay, nowadays for the industrial purpose we are having this Arduino Uno, Arduino Zero, Arduino M0, Arduino 10, Arduino 101 industrial. Okay, then for educational, we are having this Exploro or robot, etc. Then for IoT, we are having this many boards. For wearable, we are having Lilipad Simple, Snap, USB. Okay, and then for maker, we are having Arduino Uno, then Leonardo Mini, then Arduino Nano, then Arduino Mega 2560, then Arduino Primo, then Arduino Duo. So there are so many boards available from the Arduino depending upon the requirement. For industrial, they are having different board. For educational purpose, they are having different boards. Then for IoT purpose, we are having different board. Then for wearable devices, we are having different boards. Then for maker, we are having different board. So basically, they design different boards and they put these boards into different category as per the requirement. Okay, so these are the available boards from the Arduino. Okay, now if you want to learn Arduino, then there are different we can say levels of learning Arduino. For example, at the entry level for simple, we are having Arduino Uno board, we are having Arduino Leonardo board, we are having Arduino 101 board. Okay, then for enhanced feature, like suppose you want to design complex applications, then we are having Arduino Mega, Arduino Zero, Arduino Duo, etc. Suppose you want to work on IoT, then we are having this Arduino Uno, Tyan, etc. So there are different boards available for the IoT purpose. Then for educational, we are having CTC 101. Then for wearable, for 3D printer, we are having this particular boards. So for different category, we are having different boards. Okay. Now Arduino, as an entry level, it is the basic board that you can use for designing or for starting this microcontroller or embedded system related things. Okay, so Arduino Uno is a very simple board that you can start basically. So for entry level, this is a very simple board which students can use. Okay, so thank you for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll start with the Arduino Uno board. Okay, thank you.